Anyway, so we got Fullmetal and Focus.
It was not winner's quarters. Okay. Welcome back. We have two former PR members facing off. We have Fullmetal and Focus.
So in my head, and like Luigi's like one of my hobby characters. In my head, I always view this matchup as like being so bad for Luigi. Like Luigi's mobility is basically all he's got. Like look at that. Oh my goodness, what a mid-tier.
Yeah, that was pretty rough right there, to be honest.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Fullmetal not really respecting Focus's little like space in the air and getting punished like really quickly for it. Fullmetal has like a tendency of like crossing his opponents up a lot, and I feel like it's gonna have trouble with Focus because he's so mobile. Like Focus's mobility with Luigi is like superb even for Luigi, man.
I don't know what the history between these two is.
I don't think I've ever seen them play.
I'm very certain they have played.
I feel like it's probably a classic matchup. Like they probably played like quite a few times over the years.
Yeah, certainly they've had to have met in bracket once. I mean, Focus has been in the Melee community for as far as I can remember. He was Esperanto.
Oh, yeah.
He was Esperanto back in the day.
That's when I met him too.
And obviously Fullmetal's been here a while. Just, a couple months.
Yeah,
Fullmetal's really new to the community. In a couple months he built up an entire empire with Smash Studios, and
he's definitely a net play warrior.
Yes, he's. I've actually never seen him come to a tournament. I don't even know if the guy can wave dash. So anyway, jokes aside, honestly, this seems to be just kind of like back and forth slugfest right now.
It's looking really even. Earlier,
I was about to say, it doesn't seem like anyone's particularly winning neutral.
No, yeah, definitely not. But I was gonna say, earlier, I noticed that Fullmetal, he's like really aware of like when Luigi's like vulnerable. Like Focus tried to side B on stage earlier, and like Fullmetal like watched him land and then like slowly short hop down air to get like like a calculated punish, and he didn't get much off of it that particular happening, but like he could have, and like it just shows like he's been playing for long enough that he knows Luigi's tricks, and like Luigi is a mid-tier and Mark's like arguably like third, fourth best in the game. Focus is doing a really good job of, oh my goodness, well he's doing a really good job of murdering the heck out of Fullmetal.
It's interesting because this is somewhat of the opposite of your theory.
Yeah, right?
I think a lot of it might have to do with, matchup experience, because we don't have many Luigis, but we have plenty of Marths for Focus to farm, if you will.
That mash, Focus just like raising the control up to his face. Nah, dude, the Luigi mash is real.
And unfortunately, I don't have the exact knowledge of the matchup, but my theory behind the matchup would be, Marth just does his normal spacing gig, and Luigi has to bait out the unsafe things in order to get in with his movement. So
no, definitely. I feel like Fullmetal's doing like a lot of like he's like letting Focus like put him in the air. He just like this past stock.
Interesting.
He caught on well that he needs to like juggle Luigi, but he wasn't really doing a great job of it before. But, like Focus is just like crouch canceling his aerials, and like since like Fullmetal is like kind of refusing to be grounded, like he couldn't get anything in.
Sure. There was an interesting set of option coverage that Focus did, and he was on the ledge. I wanted to point out really quick, and that's basically that Focus on ledge. Mike was pressuring. Focus was able to come up with a dare, and then it missed. It whiffed dare, then covered it with a nair and killed Mike.
Yeah, that's actually
pretty gnarly option coverage. And from a bad position.
Oh yeah, it's definitely super cool to see. But Luigi's when they do like aerial pressure on shield, they tend to use like a down air or an up air and then just like immediately nair after to like catch their opponent off guard. Wow, that was
that was pretty nasty.
Focus straight smiled like he had a giant grin after that. Ugh.
That is the Fullmetal. That move is probably not called the Fullmetal, but it definitely is the Fullmetal in my
Definitely
heart.
should be.
It is. Is it? Is there actually? There is actually a move called the Fullmetal. I'm being told by SS Flow. Or it's a thing. But in my heart, the drop zone shield breaker is certainly the Fullmetal. He's the first person I ever saw do it, and it just blew my mind. So, in any case,
He also really enjoys up smashing a lot. Like, I mean, like, he has in this matchup, but like usually Fullmetal like up smashes a lot.
So, what I think is interesting in this counter pick of the stage is that like, I think it's most certainly Marth favored in this particular matchup.
Oh my goodness.
Other than the fact that Marth can work really well with his, range and with Luigi above him. The only thing I could say is like not really Marth favored here is that Luigi's movement he can get to him really easily.
Exactly. Well, like Marth's moves are laggy enough that Luigi can get in with raid dash.
And if up B ever, I was about to say, it was about to happen. If up B ever misses, he can get on stage and do, Luigi can get on stage and do an up B of his own.
Right, yeah.
Which would kill Mike almost immediately.
Isn't Grounded Shoryu the strongest upward velocity move in the game?
So I couldn't tell you that with confidence.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Focus to be the one to ask about that. So he's going to refresh his invincibility and then get a guaranteed edge guard, yeah.
Yeah, this seems a lot more equal, more even than the last.
No, I agree. I think that Fullmetal is going to be going for like floaty killer. He still seems so much more comfortable just aerialing. It like almost doesn't make sense. Like he has access to up tilt.
I feel like this is we're watching Fullmetal. The one thing I know about particularly older school players is they stay very true to their style.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was very nice.
They definitely play how they want to play. And Fullmetal, while his neutral is very unorthodox, like he's crazy good at confirming off stage.
But it's the same thing with GA West, Like,
yeah.
I'm GA West. I'm gonna play however I want.
Yeah.
I don't care how the new school plays. I'm gonna play GA West's game, and Fullmetal definitely plays that way. Oh, that's bad. This is a very, very. Ooh. I think he got really lucky there.
Yeah. So Fullmetal's trying to get Luigi above him. Ooh, okay. So fun fact about that. The reason that F smash killed right there is because Luigi's forward smash actually has the highest knockback multiplier in the game.